I had a week to basically think about what I was going to stream next, since I said that this stream on Saturday and also Sunday will not feature any Phasmophobia streams, because we've been doing a lot of Phasmophobia streams over these past weeks. So I thought I'd give Phasmophobia a bit of a break. So that's why we're doing something different, but not really that different. We're on Swordburst 2 completing dailies. So that's the only thing I can really think of. I was trying to search for some Roblox games that I could play on stream, but I couldn't really find anything that kind of stood out to me. And I was also looking on Steam as well. Didn't really find anything interesting there. And then I thought about playing Smash Brothers Ultimate with Josh, but he didn't respond. Because I asked him like if he's available to play, but he's probably not. So maybe we'll see a Smash stream tomorrow. But for right now, I think all we have is just Swordburst 2 for now. Just for context, for anyone watching, Swordburst 2 Halloween update is not released yet. So we're still waiting on that, even though we're almost into mid-November. Um, so, I don't know if you can really call it a Halloween event anymore, but I guess it is what it is. I'm kind of curious exactly what they're going to bring with the Halloween event. I've seen some of their leaks that they've done on Discord. If you guys have joined the contributor server and take a look at like the update leaks, they have a bunch of things posted. Like they have weapons posted, potential enemies in there. So it all looks pretty good, but the only thing we're waiting on now is just the actual update itself to come out. So yeah. Anyways, in terms of quests that we have today, seems like we don't have to actually defeat any bosses, luckily, because I don't like doing this boss quest. It just takes an absurd amount of time to get it done. So we can either get 6 million damage with friends, which that will probably come later. We have 4 million Vel, which easily comes with Atheon. And then we're also going to be maxing out rare and also equipment, as rare equipment and legendary equipment. So yeah. In terms of farming, I've been doing Helm First farming pretty much all week. I just get back from work and then I hop on Swordburst to let my character just AFK farm. So that's kind of what I've been doing on Roblox. I haven't really been doing anything else because I don't know. I just haven't really had much time to like do much in terms of just gaming, because I just come home, do my dailies and like Genshin Wuthering, and then just call it a night after that. Let's see. Just Josh responded back. Let me see. Something else. Alright, maybe I'll push the stream to tomorrow, actually. It'll be fun. Today is probably just a chill day. There's a merchant? I think merchant changed, right? Yeah, it's still the same thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do some upgrades in the meantime. We'll do the rares first because those are probably going to be a little easier to work with. Let's see, what do we upgrade? Let's upgrade. Oh, let's do Frostbite actually. Alright, let's upgrade this to 20 or get 25. I know max for rares are plus 15, but we're going to be doing 25 just to guarantee that it goes to max, or at least guarantee for the most part. It's not always a guarantee. Sometimes it puts me at plus 13. But we'll see. Okay, there we go. We maxed it out pretty much instantly. Alright. Next item. So we'll be upgrading the other Frostbite. Search up Frost. I wrote Frosty. Frostbite, there we go. So again, we're just going to be using 25. 13. There we go. Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't work because you use 25 crystals and you only get 13. That happens more often than you would think. I'm just gonna probably put like 10. 10 seems like a fairly good number, unless it doesn't change anything, which would be pretty funny. There we go. Plus 15. All right. So now we gotta do legendary. We have to max out 2 legendaries, by the way. So I think what we'll do is we'll max out. I think we maxed out some for Mogs last time, so maybe this time let's do maybe a Rose Expanse, and then also a Velikazu. Even though I probably already have a max Velikazu. For legendary items, I recommend putting it at 14. It's a tip that was given to me by one of my close Swordburst 2 friends, Coco. He always puts it at 14, and it somehow works, because most of the time I can get it up to plus 14 without any problems, but this time I guess I just wasn't lucky enough. I'll do 5. Try to get it up to 14 and then, or 15 even, which would be great. There we go, 15. And then the rest of your upgrades after you get to plus 14 should just be 2 crystals. Because there's only 3 outcomes that can happen when you put 3 crystals. Either it upgrades twice, or it fails twice, or it doesn't move at all. Because when one upgrade is successful and the other upgrade fails, then it just cancels each other out and then just makes 0. So you either get +2, -2, or 0. Now, a good indicator to know whether or not the upgrade is successful is depending on whether your inventory lags. Now, if you have a small inventory with not a lot of items, it probably won't be as noticeable. But because like I have my inventory and I have a massive amount of items, every time the game does a little bit of a lag spike, it can mean 2 things typically. It's either it failed twice or it succeeded twice. If there's no lag, let me see if I could show this. So right now it's lagging, which means that it either failed twice or it upgraded twice. In this case, it failed twice. If there's no lag, then it'll just cancel each other out. So let me see if I can try to demonstrate what I mean by that. Because every time I try to search something up in my inventory, because the thing is you cannot filter, or at least I wish they would give the option to filter here, because it would make it it would make it a lot easier to go through the items without having to experience the lag, every time. Because you can filter in your own inventory, but you can't filter in the dismantle. So let me try 2. Alright, well, it lag spiked again. Here we go, we got plus 17, which is good. After this, we'll probably head to Atheon and get our 4 million Vel there, and then we'll try to figure out how to get our 6 million damage. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 here, even though there's only a need for 1. I'm just gonna do 2. And it lagged. Okay, there we go. There we go, plus 20. Pretty easy. And then now let's just do Velikaze. Seems like we're getting pretty lucky, I guess, with the upgrades. I have 298 upgrade protection scrolls, and yet still I have not used any of them. I just haven't had a reason to use them because I'm no longer upgrading bursts. Now typically with burst crystals, I like to be more frugal with the burst crystals because there's only so many. I have a lot of rare crystals right now. I think I have somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 because of all the dismantling that I did from Eternal Garden, also a little bit from Glutton's Lair. If I were to do another dismantle, I'd probably put myself at around like 5,000 or 6,000 rares. Now, I haven't been farming Glutton recently because there's just no reason to farm Glutton. Other than just to get Vel. I think my kind of goal, or my goal right now is just to get something from the rekindled Unborn. But obviously, if you look at the drop rates for the rekindled Unborn, it's a lot more difficult to get a drop. And I mean, 1 in 50,000 is not an easy rate whatsoever, because like that's typically higher than most normal tributes in the game. Typically, tributes in this game are 1 in 25,000, so about half of what these Unborn tributes are dropping. So I don't know. The thing is, I have tried to get rare items before. I think if you guys have watched me in the past, you would know that I tried to get Chaos Bringer, which is a shield that you would get on Eternal Garden, which is the strongest shield, quote unquote shield. It's not really a shield, but it's considered one. And I tried to get my hands on it, and the drop rate for it was, I believe, 1 in 30,000 or somewhere around there. And what happened was I put in 40,000 kills. And I got nothing out of that. No, not a single Chaos Bringer. So it's hard to really know. I don't really trust the drop chances as much. Maybe it's just me and my luck kind of just not pulling through, but at the end of the day, I think what matters most is if you get the item that you want and whether, you know, it's worth it or not. Because some of the times, you know, you can get an item that you want, but it's not always worthwhile in the end. I believe the damage for these tributes that are coming from the rekindled are probably going to be as strong or maybe stronger than the Harbinger. I haven't really checked. I could check right now, actually, if I go to the wiki. So Vermilion Glory does 50k. Okay. Oh, Nightmare Cape is actually pretty good. I would like Nightmare Cape because it gives 40-40. Abyssal Falls 90,000 damage. Is that correct? Demon's Fang is also 90,000. Yato's Calamity is also 90,000. I guess Vermilion Glory is just a little easier to get. Yeah, it's 0.04. With Demon's Fang is 0.002. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so they do 90,000 damage, which is definitely worth it. All right, there's 8 people at Atheon. We're gonna hang out there for a bit, get our 4 million vol up, and then head back down, probably to Helmfirth. I also want to see where my friends are. So depending on where my friends farm, I can get a decent amount of damage, I would say, for the 6 million. The easiest way to get that damage, by the way, is just to farm Atheon with your friend. It's by far the easiest method because you're getting basically 4 million damage every time you beat Atheon. 4.75 million to be specific. But you can always do it through other methods as well. Alright, let me just unlag that. Yeah. The way that I usually make my inventory not lag as much is by going to a category that doesn't have a lot of items. Spear is one of the smaller categories for me. If I open up one hand, two hand, you know, or katana, it's probably gonna start going through a lot of lag spikes. There is a bit of a lag spike even when I open up my inventory right now. There's like about a half-second lag spike before it opens. So we'll claim this. We'll also claim this. There we go. Nice. We got some tributes, some legendaries, rares, you know, a bunch of crystals. Alright. Fun fact about Atheon's nuke as well, for those who don't know. Atheon's nuke now will just destroy your health. Before, you know, if you had a certain set of armor, like for example, if you had Conqueror's Wish with 2 Chaos Bringers, you could survive the nuke very easily. Now that's not the case anymore. I believe the only players who can survive Atheon's nuke is the contributors, because they have this special armor that basically lets them tank pretty much everything. But I think now, I don't know if Desolator will help. Desolator, by the way, is the armor that you get when you farm Ramses, the tribute armor. I'm not planning to go for Desolator. It's not really on my bucket list right now. Just because I think for the most part my gear is good enough to be able to clear through Swordburst 2 without too many issues. I think it's always nice to have like new items to work with, but sometimes you kind of have to what's it called? You have to just kind of determine whether it's worth it or not. I only have one Harbinger. But either way, yeah, you kind of have to determine whether or not what you're getting is worth it or not, because it depends a lot on how much time you're willing to allocate to getting certain items. Like, am I willing to allocate a lot of time to getting, the tributes from Helmfirth? I would say so, because it's an easy grind, right? All I have to do is just step in, right? Just log into Swordburst 2, go to Helm, set it up, and then just kind of leave it there, right? But if it was Ramses, it's a much harder grind. I believe you can AFK at Ramses. The only issue with that is that you need to have a lot of people, and everyone needs to be spamming mending spear, because that's the healing spell, right? The AoE healing. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. So there's just a lot of factors that have to go, that have to work well in order for you to AFK farm Ramses. But farming at Helmfirth is much easier. So it kind of depends on whether you think it's worth it or not to farm for tributes. I would say that if it's an easy farm, for example, if it's just something that you can AFK farm without too much effort, then it's probably worth it to go for it, even if the drop chance is abysmal. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't go for it. I think a lot of weapons on Swordburst kind of apply to that as well. Like, for example, Chaosbringer, when Eternal Garden was still around, was definitely worth getting because it was an easy AFK farm. But all the other tributes, like for example, trying to get Ryu is very expensive. I think recently they made Ryu untradeable, so it doesn't really have much value, or it has no value now if it's untradeable. But you cannot AFK farm Ryu, at least, because the way that the gold chests spawn, they spawn in random locations, so you're not guaranteed to, like for example, if you're setting up meteor shot, it's not guaranteed that the chest will spawn exactly where that meteor shot is, and when it doesn't, then you're kind of just wasting your time. So yeah, I don't think I would farm for Ryu, even if it was still tradable. Stick is kind of an interesting thing. Welcome to the stream, RJ. Because I think you can AFK farm Stick with this move right here. The what is it? Let me get the actual name. Everfrost Strike. I believe you can AFK farm with Everfrost Strike, because Everfrost Strike is a massive attack. So you can definitely try it, but I don't think it's recommended, because the Ancient Wood Chest has a lot of health, so I probably wouldn't really AFK farm it. It'll take a bit. I mean, is it an easy grind? Not as easy as like Helmfirth, you know, the rekindled Unborn. I think it takes much longer than the rekindled Unborn, but you could make it work. I don't think stick is tradable either, so you either way, it doesn't really have much value if you wanted to trade it. It's just there for like bragging rights. There's also Angel's Grace as well. The 1 in 1 million drop. Now, someone has gotten Angel's Grace before. I think they're on the wiki, but essentially, you know, Angel's Grace is a random drop chance. Not random drop chance. It's a random drop from any enemy in the game. 1 in 1 million. So you have a chance at getting it every time you beat an enemy. And that comes from everything, you know, right? Normal mobs, chests, bosses, mini bosses. You can pretty much do anything to try to get Angel's Grace. But I think the most effective method of getting the weapon is to farm in a place that has low respawn times and also like a big crowd of enemies, because I think power in numbers is the biggest factor in being able to get it. Yes, you can farm, you know, like bosses and such. I mean, the drop chance doesn't change at all. And just keep this in mind as well. Boost does not affect the drop rate for Angel's Grace. So that means if you're running a boost, it doesn't matter. The drop rate will still stay at 1 in 1 million. So you can't do anything to change the drop rate. So your best bet is to just find a place that has a lot of enemies at, you know, in one place, and then just kind of go through the process and just farm there, because that'll be your best shot at getting Angel's Grace. Otherwise, it's going to be highly unlikely, because we're not seeing a lot of Angel's Grace. It seems like, you know, it's not a common drop by any means. 1 in 1 million is nowhere near a common drop. So you kind of have to work with what you got. But, you know, if you do manage to get it, it is powerful. I will say that. So it's definitely worth the damage, but is it worth it to farm? I don't know. 1 in 1 million is a lot. And you can pretty much just get it from anywhere. So if you're just doing your AFK grinding, you know, for example, Rekindle Unborn or farming Atheon or, you know, Ramses, you're pretty much also farming for Angel's Grace in that sense. So you don't have to worry about, you know, going to different enemies, different bosses and such to, you know, to get a better chance at getting it, because every boss, every mini boss is just the same. Drop rate is always the same. Best grind is in floor 7 boss tower. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place. In terms of best, I don't know if it's the best place to grind. There's probably more places that have similar amounts or higher amounts of enemies. I'm not someone who knows about quantity when it comes to like how many enemies spawn in a certain area, but I know there are some really good places, like for example, you know, floor 7 dungeon. There's also the floor 1 dungeon, which has a lot of Rune Knights and Dragon Knights in there. You can also go to a place in floor 1 that has a bunch of boards. I think Shani, who is one of the winners of the Liminal Scythe from BGM's event, you know, he has pretty much like gone to floor 1 to grind boards in order to try to get his hands on an Angel's Grace. Even T-Man tried to get his hands on Angel's Grace at one point, kind of gave up on it because it was just too much of a grind. Because I mean, if you're farming for Angel's Grace, right, and if you're doing it AFK, then you kind of just have to leave your account there. Not really much you can do. You can't trade for Angel's Grace. You know, you can't just buy it off of anywhere. You have to get it as a drop. So you got to do what you got to do. And Am I going to try to get Angel's Grace? Probably not. If I do end up getting it, it'll most likely be from a random drop from one of these bosses that I'm farming. Yeah, because I'm not willing to put in the time to put in, or I'm not willing to put in the time to get Angel's Grace. It is an absurdly low drop chance. And if it comes, then that's great. But if it doesn't, then that's to be expected. It is strong, but it's not something that I'm willing to, you know, go out of my way to get. Because still, even now, the Harbinger, this Harbinger that I'm using is still pretty strong. 70,000 damage was the top damage for a long time. And now we're going beyond 70,000. Was it 70 or 75? 70, yeah. 70,000. So I guess just farm wherever you want to farm. That's all I can really say. Whichever place makes the most sense to you, just farm there, because that's probably going to be your best bet. Alright. Okay. We also have to drop 5 rare items. So once we finish this Vel, I'm going to go to get rare items. I think the best place to get rare items is probably... Floor 7 dungeon has a lot of rare item drops over there. Floor 8 as well. Let's see. I think floor 1, 2 are not as populated with rares, so... Also, the floor 10... Transylvania dungeon also has a lot of enemies. I might farm there for the rare drops, maybe. Because that's what I did last time. But yeah, I think anything above... anything above like floor 4 would generally give you a lot of rares, so... But again, you know, just farm wherever you feel is most comfortable for you. You don't always have to follow the meta, because I know there are like optimal places, but sometimes keeping up with the optimal places is a bit tedious and tiring. Just whatever makes you comfortable. That's my recommendation. A lot of people have also asked me whether it's worth it or not to play Swordburst 2 right now. And the best thing I can really say is give it a try. You know, like level up, see what you think of it. If you enjoy the leveling process, the item, you know, item acquisitions and such, then sure, you know, continue to play it. But I don't recommend trying to get to max level in the game and get items if you don't like the game, because a lot of Swordburst 2 is grinding. You're just kind of on the grind to get pretty much everything, right? You're on the grind to get EXP, you're on the grind to get Val, you're on the grind to get new items, right? And if you're not grinding, then you're never going to be able to get anything, because, you know, even shop items, right, cost Val, and the only way to get Val is to either, you know, trade with someone, but, you know, if you're at level 1, I doubt anyone would really trade with you, unless they're trying to deliberately give you stuff. But make sure to thank them when they give you stuff. But either way, I think, yeah, you just farm up Vel from the normal enemies, use that Vel to buy shop items, get better equipment, and then eventually you'll migrate away from the shop, because at some point the shops start to become obsolete. In the early levels, right, like below level 100, the shop items will carry you through some parts of the game. You can just buy like an armor from the shop and it'll be fine. But eventually you get to a point where you have to depend solely on drops, because the shop armors can only give so much defense, right? Because they're common. They're not made to be worn forever. They're made to be worn for a set period of time until you get a drop that you need. So eventually you have to depend solely on drops, which is kind of what I'm doing here. You know, I would like to get an Atheon drop or maybe even a flame. You know, a flame would be ideal. Because I do have some more tier 3s that I need to make. So actually, I think I have a good amount of flames already that I haven't used. Yeah, this will take a little bit of time because each Atheon right now is giving me around 100,000 Vel, and we need to get to 3 million, which we're close to. Or no, we need to get to 4 million. We're close to 3 million. So like by this one or the next one, we'll hit 3 mil, and then we'll have to go another probably 10 Atheon kills in order to get our hands on this achievement. And then after that, we'll go to floor 10 to get the rare drops here. You can see it's going up, but not by that much. Also, this title right here, Conquer of Hell, I don't have it unlocked because the only way that you can get this title is if you defeat Atheon 1,000 times. Now, I defeated Atheon a lot, but obviously, like the system here, the tracking system does not track your full-time play. So basically, what that means is that it doesn't track from the very beginning that you start. It starts tracking the moment that it was implemented into the game. So you can see here, my Atheon kills is only 246, which if I were to estimate how many Atheons I've killed outside of that count, then the total would probably round out to be somewhere around like 400 to 500, I would say. So, yeah. First time I got flame, I jumped in my chair. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty common reaction. Because getting flame is a very exciting thing, especially since you can use flame to pretty much get these tier 3 items, which look pretty cool. I do like the tier 3 item designs. Unfortunately, though, they're kind of obsolete now because of Harbinger and many other weapons, so they don't really offer as much value as they did back in the day, and that's just kind of how the game goes. You know, you use something until it's completely worn out, and then you get another thing. Kind of like a sword, where in Minecraft, where like, you know, the more you use the sword, the more its durability goes down, unless you have mending. But yeah, eventually when you get low durability, you're gonna have to switch to another sword, and yeah. Past drop rate for flame is 1 in 10k. I don't think it was ever that unlikely. I don't remember flame being that high. Maybe in the early days, like very early. But right now, flame is only, I believe, 1 in 400. Yeah, right here, 1 in 400. Let me check the wiki to see, because I know the wiki keeps track of all of the different drop rates that the flame has been through. It was a work in progress back then. Okay, so they didn't know the drop rate. Yeah, 0.067. What is that? 0.067. One in 1,492. That was the drop rate back then. So one in 1.4k was the drop rate. The very early drop rate, which is very absurd. Because that's even more difficult to get than, you know, some of the legendaries nowadays. Even like even the drop rate for stuff on floor 12 is the highest drop rate there is 0.1% or 1 in 1000. Got my flame in 300 plus kills. That's good. Yeah, like, you know, the pity does come in clutch sometimes. Like, it is always nice to have like the early acquisitions. I've had flame. I've gotten flame pretty early sometimes without having to hit pity, which is good. But sometimes, you know, you'll have to hit pity because that's the only way. Otherwise, you're gonna be there for a while. So, yeah. I forgot when my first flame came in. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember a lot about how long it took to get or how many kills I had on Atheon at that time. But I will say that it was probably a very exciting moment when I did get it for the first time. All right, we're almost there. 3.2 million right now. So only about 8 more Atheons to go. Yeah. We have about 3 hours and a half, 3.5 hours for the dailies left. So I think we'll definitely get these done. 3 hours is not, you know, it's not that short. It'll take a bit to get there. So right now it's 3:49 p.m. where I am. So that means that this quest will end at 3 plus 3, 6. Well, that's 7. It'll end somewhere around. It'll end somewhere around 7. So if I manage to complete all the dailies before 7, that would be ideal because that way we can take advantage of all the rewards and such. Dungeons, I got much. It's Leviton. I got 14 of it before I got another item. I mean, you know, I think it's both good luck and bad luck in a sense that, you know, you're lucky enough to be able to get a bunch of Levitons, but not lucky enough to get any of the other drops. It happens to the best of us. You know, don't stress too much about it. If you just keep farming, that's kind of really the only way that you're going to be able to get the drops that you want. You know, I would say most of us don't get the drop that we want on the first try. Because some of these bosses give multiple items, like 7 to 8 items, it is kind of difficult to be able to cycle through and get the item that you want because of that. You know, if you're trying to only get one item, but the boss drops like 7 items, that's going to be a bit of pain. Especially if the drops are of similar or higher percent. So yeah, not a fun time when it comes to getting drops in Swordburst 2. Because either you don't get it because you're unlucky with the what is it? Timing, I guess. And then the other one is you just end up getting the same item repeatedly. Almost there. 3,400,000. Very close. Now, this quest doesn't do anything for me, by the way, if you notice, because this quest does not give any Vel whatsoever. It just gives EXP. 100,000 EXP, which that doesn't apply to me at all, because I'm already max level. So, it's kind of a waste, but I try to get to get these dailies done pretty much every week. So I would rather just have it complete if I can. I never got Source on Chain, grinded, suspended, unborn for 5 weeks, never got it every day, 5 hours. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough drop chance because I think it is 0.25? 0.25%? Yeah, 0.25%. Or basically 1 in 400 to get the Source Storm Chain. But yeah, I've been there, RJ, regarding like drops and being unlucky. Everyone becomes unlucky at some point, so it's only a matter of not giving up and staying persistent, because I think that's the only way that you're going to be able to get the drop. Because if you give up, then you might miss out on it, or you might not ever. Okay, I was confused there. I was like, what perspective was that? I was looking from the bottom up. But yeah, it depends a lot on just the luck in general, because Suspended Underborn is very easy to AFK, especially if you have someone luring. But yeah, the luck is just a whole different monster in and of itself. Because I think monster is the best way to describe it, because it has something against me in getting drops, apparently. So yeah, not a great experience when it comes to getting drops for me. Some of my friends have better experiences though. I often see them with new Swordburst 2 stuff, and then they tell me how they traded it or got it. Yeah. One of the most frequent visitors of the stream is Coco. Coco used to do a lot of Swordburst 2 farming with me. He even helped out with the Road to Despair before T-Man joined in and took over the role. Because I think he was taking a break from Swordburst 2 after grinding it so much. So T-Man came in, and T-Man wanted to level up as well. So we started leveling to do the Road to Despair, and eventually he got to max level. So yeah, we're all good on the Road to Despair. I'm not planning to do another stream series like that for a long time, because it was exhausting. The Road to Despair is very mentally taxing, and it's also very exhausting to do. So if you guys do want to try it, try to beat my record of how long it took me, which is, by the way, 5 months. This is me streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that's why we're kind of slow on the progress. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic there. But I'm curious on what kind of, I guess, weapon ideas they're going to be doing for the. Can you even still call it Halloween anymore? I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm kind of excited to see this one feature, which is the currency. So, the merchant shops, right? Up to now, we've always been using Vel to purchase the shop items. I believe in the Halloween event, they're going to make it so that the items purchased from the merchant will not be purchasable by Vel, but more of the currency that you get, most likely from the event. I didn't mean to die there. So, yeah. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop anytime soon. Even if we're so far away from getting this one item, I'll put in my, for example, the what's it called? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Whatever, I guess just forget it. So I'm late to talk. Don't worry about it. It's all right. I know the stream has delay and stuff, so I realize that you guys are gonna fall behind eventually. So don't worry about sending your message in late. Because I'm pretty sure you're the only one chatting here, RJ. So there's no one I really have to respond to. But thanks for chatting because I do appreciate it. It's always nice to have like some engagement during the stream. Being able to engage with the viewers, talk about some stuff, all of that. So yeah. Okay, I think we need a few more. We're up to 3.6. Defeating this Atheon will probably put us to like 3.8, 3.7, 3.8. I really need to figure out what I need to stream though, because I don't think I could keep stalling forever with Swordburst 2. So I'll think of something. Just give me some time. And I'll think of a good game to play. It doesn't necessarily have to be Roblox, but I do have to enjoy it. That's the thing, and it's hard because there are not many games that I enjoy, or at least the games that I've played so far don't really. How do I put this? They don't really mash well with me. Because I've played games like Deep Oaken, what else? Blox Tales, I think that's what it's called, or Block Tales. I never really got into them, even though I played Deep Oaken for over 20 hours now. I think, right? Let me see. Yeah, like 2 days worth of gameplay on Deep Oaken. It's my second most played game after Swordburst 2. I spent a whole day and 2 hours on Swordburst 3. Crystal Collection a day and 2 hours, so about the same. And yeah, everything else kind of just falls in between. So, in terms of what game that we're gonna be playing, that I cannot answer yet because I'm still gonna need time to figure it out. I think if I don't get it by tomorrow, then I will just do, do some research. Because there is some research that I need to do in terms of like, what game can I play that won't, get me bored instantly, but also has opportunities to play solo and multiplayer. Because I'm a big fan of like being able to play games with other people. Sometimes solo games are good. Whenever I want to experience a story, just be undisturbed by like other stuff. But in general, I think having the ability to play with other people has been like a big thing for me because there's only so much that you can experience on your own, but if you have other people to experience it with you, it makes it a lot more fun. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, it doesn't have to be horror games either. I enjoy horror games a lot, especially like ones that are made on Roblox. Like the Mimic is probably my favorite horror game of all time on Roblox, and then after that, it's a close second between Trespass. Trespass also makes some really nice graphics and jump scares and stuff. The only problem with Trespass is that they haven't updated with the fourth chapter yet, so it'll take a bit to get there. Oh, we almost got out of there. It was close. I think I was off by about a pixel. There we go. And we need, oh, we just need a little bit more. Just 50,000 more. Yeah, we'll do one more Atheon and then we'll head over to Transylvania to get the rest of these rares. And then after that, we'll have to figure out how to do the friend one. Oh, okay. You know what? I actually can make this work. I can probably log into Woven by False Fates, the account that I used to do the Road to Despair. Friend that account with this one, have it accept, join it in, and then just farm Atheon. Just like twice. No. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, let's do that real quick then. Because I can also do it on the looter account, but looter account does not have Atheon accessed. So, but I know Woven does. So let me go ahead and do that then. I'm gonna go ahead and log out and then log into Woven. Atheon spawned in yet? Not yet. Alright, we'll get there eventually. There we go. Got it. Going to Swordburst 2. The only game that Woven by False Fates has ever played is Swordburst 2. So, I don't know. It's basically just a challenge account. There's no other use purpose for the Woven by False Fates account other than to be just a pure challenge account to do challenges and stuff. Am I gonna try to do challenges, you know, outside of Swordburst 2 with Woven, like Swordburst 3 Road to Despair? Not yet. Maybe later though. I feel like even if I tried to do Road to Despair on Swordburst 3, it'd be too easy because Swordburst 3's difficulty is not that bad. Once you kind of recognize a lot of different attack patterns and, you know, being able to know how to defend yourself against enemies, the game just becomes a complete cakewalk. And is that bad design? Not really. It's not really the fault of the developer per se. It's more of just like the way that I guess it's just the way that the game was structured or how they wanted to build it. Because sometimes, you know, you have an idea in your head, you make it, and then it comes out not as good as you expected. So, yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah, we need to get Woven in here, so I'm gonna just have him probably just TP to me because we don't have a lot of people in here, so he should be able to get in very, very easily. Yeah, he does have Atheon unlocked. There's only one Atheon server. It's the one that I'm in. Alright, let's go ahead and have him send me a friend request. We're going to accept. I don't know if I need to rejoin for the game to recognize that we're friends or if it just kind of picks it up from there. This is the easiest way to do it without having to call on someone else because I know you guys are pretty busy, so I can't always call on you guys to join in. But this is the easiest solution I got. Okay, good freeze. So new anime TD game dropped, and to me it's better than AV and AD. Okay. Tell me about it, Josh. What makes it good? Or I guess what makes it different and more to your preference. It's so friendly to free-to-play players. Oh, nice. Okay, that's always a good thing because I mean, there's a lot of players that are not willing to spend Robux to try and get like, characters they want. So it's always nice to appeal to the free-to-play community because that's a good way to get everyone involved in your game. Because typically, some tower defense games like to try to make you purchase stuff with Robux, and that can kind of be seen as sometimes a bad thing if you're trying to promote your game like that. But if it's friendly to free-to-play players, that is a good thing. Okay, it doesn't count here. Okay, I need to rejoin then. Let me go ahead and leave here. So it seems like it doesn't register until you leave and rejoin. You can get game passes for gold, which is obtained from selling units summoned from banner. Interesting. Each story stage gives at least one trait roll. There's trait pity as a merchant that sells rerolls and luck potions. Alright. Seems pretty cool so far. There we go, yeah. Racking the Woven by False Fates. Selling level 325 clean swords for 6.5 million bell. Wow. Interesting pricing there. I don't know the value of what these would go for, but 6.5 million bell is a pretty high amount. Okay, here we go. The only downside is no 2 times speed, but to be fair, the grind isn't as bad. Nor does it take as long, so I don't mind. Okay, that's good. I think for me, I always want a 2 times or even 3 times speed option because, sitting there kind of watching your towers do stuff eventually kind of gets a bit tedious because you just want to move on to the next stage, but you can't do that if the game is not fast enough, if you know what I mean. Because it's kind of mind-numbing to just sit there and watch it do stuff. At least for me, it is. Yo, T-Man, welcome to the stream. The gang's all here. Would you imagine that? And we're gonna be doing a Smash Brothers stream tomorrow to try something different. So I've been trying to take a break from Phasmophobia. So right now I'm just trying to find new stuff to stream. So now you might be thinking like, what, you're streaming Swordburst 2? That's not really new. Yeah, you're right. It's not new. What I'm doing is not new either. It's just because I ran out of ideas for what I want to stream. Because all the Roblox games that I've played so far, or at least played recently, just don't. I don't know. They just don't appeal to me anymore. And then I don't have enough games on Steam to really find something that is worthwhile to stream. So I was kind of stuck at a I guess like a road that leads to nowhere. You're just kind of in this constant loop of trying to figure out what to stream next, but then it just doesn't. It just doesn't like keep you motivated. I saw you started watching Shangri-La Frontier. Oh yeah, that's right. One of my close friend actually started wanted me to watch it because because it was just a random day and he was like, "Yo, you want to watch Shangri-La?" And I was just kind of sitting there like, "Sure, why not? I'm not doing anything else anyways. Might as well watch it." I think we got into episode 2 or 3. We're not far at all. We're still like in the beginning. He's finished the whole anime. I'm kind of just watching it along with him, just to kind of experience it. But based on what I've seen from the first couple episodes, it's very funny. I like I like the way that they wrote it out. It's funny. It has like good action to it. So I think it's something that I can stick with. Right now though, I have way too many things to keep up with this season, so I might start watching Shangri-La again, like maybe next season if there's nothing interesting for me to watch. But right now, like this season for me, it's kind of packed. Like I have let me think on what I'm watching this season. I think I'm watching Blue Lock season 2, Gun Gale Alternative, which is like the side story or like I I don't think GG Alternative is canon, so it's like a a spin-off. That's what you call it. It's like a spin-off of like the SAO GGO arc, and then so I'm watching the second season of that. It's canon, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well if it is canon, then that's good. I don't know. I heard somewhere that's not canon, so it's hard to kind of know. It just takes place outside of Kirito's story. Okay, fair enough. And I'm also watching what was it? MF Ghost, which is the sequel to Initial D. So if you guys have heard of Initial D, MF Ghost is basically the sequel to that. It's essentially present day Initial D. Because with Initial D, you see like the old cars, right? Like the cars that come from like the 90s. With MF Ghost is essentially racing, but like with modern day cars. So you'll see stuff like Porsches, you'll see Ferrari, Lamborghini, like pretty much like modern day luxury sports cars racing. So I'm having a blast with MF Ghost and Blue Lock as well. Like the whole Blue Lock controversy with the animation it's understandable. I mean, for me, like personally, I don't really mind the animation. I know like a lot of people are very adamant about the animation. Like they care a lot about it. For me, like I think as long as I can experience the story and like feel something from it, then the animation doesn't have to be, completely peak. Because like based on what I've watched so far of Blue Lock, I watched the latest episode that came out today. I'm still like locked into it. I the animation it hasn't been a make or break for me. I'm watching it mostly for like the story development, the plot development. So yeah. I might go back to grinding since I need to hit level 10 for secrets and shiny units. Well, good luck with that, Josh. Whatever works for you. Okay, is the quest done? Oh, does he have to deal damage? Oh, man. Hold on. How does the 6 million damage work? Does my ult also have to deal damage? Do you need me to join for a quest? I might have it figured out because I'm using the Woven by False Fates account, but I'm not getting any progress on the bar here because I have it friended, but it's either I need him to attack the boss as well, or something like that. I don't know. I think he does need to attack because it says deal damage with friend, so it would only make sense that he also has to deal damage. Okay, we got the 4 million, so let's do this. Let's bring Woven down here. And let's have him deal some damage. Okay, so does this work then? If he's just dealing damage. How's the Road to Despair video coming along? I haven't done anything for the video, but to be honest with you. I don't know. I think, I don't know if I want to make a video for it anymore. That and I don't have much time to edit nowadays, so if I were to make a video of the Road to Despair, it wouldn't come out until at least next year, 2025, because of like how my schedule is looking nowadays. Understandable. Yeah. I am getting everything ready though, T-Man, for like, you know, the whole VTuber model. Like I'm actually getting that process started. So I haven't commissioned for it yet, but I'm getting like the whole character design thing down first, and then after that send it into like set it into like a modeler, and then from there we can get started. Because now that I have a job, right, I have the funds to be able to afford a model. So you might end up seeing it. So if we do end up getting the model, we're not gonna do a debut. We're gonna be on pre-debut because like I have to get everything set, right? Like for me to do a full debut, I want everything to kind of work out. So like getting the lore video in there, getting like the stream, you know, like the whole stream overlays and stuff, like the themes. Because right now, like the theme that I'm using is a free theme, but I want to try to getting my own original theme. So, and then also maybe trying to make some free or some original background music, stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, well, all right, T-Man, you might actually have to join in, because like, yeah, I'm not getting any damage dealt. Yeah, okay, so I think the way it works is that you have to get credit with your with whoever you're friending in the server, because like if they're in the server but they're not dealing any damage, then it just won't work. I think that's the way that it was programmed. That is unfortunate, though. Because, like, I mean, theoretically, I could just, like, get credit on Woven first, and then after that, get credit on my main, because my main can get credit pretty fast. That's, there's just some extra steps. So, yeah. Yeah, just for right now, T-Man, just expect some stuff to get in the works, and maybe we'll have something by either 2025 or like either late 2024 or early 2025. That's kind of the expectations that I have. So yeah. popping off. I think with the mono, it's gonna be easier to like to do reaction stuff because I know like right now, I only have this PNG on the screen, right, that lights up every time I talk. It's like it's good to know, like it's good to see, right, but it doesn't offer any reactions. Like you can hear the reaction based on like my tone of voice, right? Like if I'm laughing or if I'm you know being serious or if I'm like angry or anything, you can hear the emotion coming off of my voice, but you can't see the emotion, right? I think with a mono, it'll be easier to see those emotions. Not like in full form because it is like tracking based on my webcam, but like it's better than no reaction. So yeah. How come that works though? The moment you join in, T-Man, just becomes 6 million. All right, well, there you go. That's that. All right, I'm gonna go to floor 10. And the last thing I need for the daily is to get 5 rare items. So I'm gonna go Transylvania. I'm gonna go farm inside of the dungeon there, because I know like the enemies in there have some good rare items. Do I go for Brawly or just summon on any banner for Rimuru? I think Brawly is pretty strong. I would say Brawly. Also, what was it? Who was it? Was it Josh that posted about like Jujutsu Kaisen? What was the name? Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade? Is that the name of the game? What happened to my tree? Oh, I wrote pro. Enterprise, something like that. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll say kind of mid. I heard like it's a game mostly played if you're sponsored by them. But like I don't know, Josh. How do you feel about Phantom Parade? Like on a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of gameplay. You feel engaged in the gameplay? Is it fun? Not that I'm gonna play Phantom Parade myself, but like I'm just kind of curious on like what the overall review of the game is. 5, I'm too lucky, so game too easy. Those anime IP games usually aren't the best. Yeah, pretty much. I think that kind of goes for any IP game like on Roblox as well, because like there are games that are officially licensed on Roblox, like like officially licensed Sonic game, officially licensed SpongeBob game, but they're never really good. So, like the gameplay is there, but it's not like anything that I would be excited to play. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play, and then afterwards, like tomorrow, I'm just done with it. Let's see, I have a confession. Let's see, I started playing Nikkei. T-Man, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you're gonna play Nikkei, embrace it. I think that's the best way to go about it. Okay, here we go. We got a bunch of enemies here. Crazy how fan Roblox games are better than official games. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, you know, companies should kind of like seek out these developers that actually know what they're doing. Like people who are actually passionate about making games for like the um the IP. You know, like for example, like a JoJo game. There's plenty of JoJo games on Roblox. If they wanted to like make an official IP JoJo game, then maybe they should contact some of these JoJo developers because they know what they're doing. But I guess if they want to save money, they make the stuff themselves. No, I think T-Man, like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of the point of the game. They're trying to appeal to an audience. Cause I don't know, I don't know if this is copium or not, but like I feel like male characters don't sell as well as like female characters. Female characters are like sell much better in terms of like gotcha games and such. Like I guess like for example, if you look at like Genshin, right? Like the top selling like banners, probably like the top sellers are most likely like female characters. JoJo has good official games like ASBR, Eyes of Heaven. So if they ever decide for a Roblox game, it'd be a ABA type game probably, maybe. It'd be nice to have a JoJo like fighting game, because there's plenty of good fighting like JoJo games. I think like what was it called? Funny JoJo game. I think that was the name of the game. That one had really good combat. I like that one a lot. Um, so maybe something like that would be pretty ideal. Because I mean, JoJo is basically stands versus stands. If you break it down enough, that's kind of what it is. They had Troublesome Battlegrounds too, but that game just vanished. Oh, yeah. It's hard to really find. I'm having trouble. Maybe it's just like me and my standards, but like I just can't find any good Roblox game to play right now. I'm looking through the through the games page, the experiences page. There's just nothing there that catches my interest. Try playing King's Legacy. Let me see. Let me search it up. King's Legacy is this like a um it's like a One Piece game? King's Legacy a bandit beater, I think? Okay. I don't know. I've been busy with Toho. Finally got a normal clear with continues. Now I gotta beat normal without continues. Continues are like, are those like deaths? Or I don't know. I've never really played a Toho game, so I don't know the terminology. Let's see. If I'm on a game, 80% of the time I'll be on Apex or Smash, and the other 20% would be on some anime tower defense. Yeah. It's like, okay, I don't know. Like, good Roblox games come out once in a while. Okay, well, for me and Josh, it's specifically Roblox horror games. Like, there are very, very few horror games that, like, me and Josh can agree on. that are good. Like it's either one of us likes it, the other doesn't. We both dislike it, or we both like it. How to explain? You have lives and continues. If your lives drop to 0, you can use up to 3 continues, and you restart with 3 lives. Who should I practice in Smash? A character that you want to get good at. That's probably the best answer I can give you. Like, you should practice a character that you have fun with. Because I think that's the most important thing. Like, you know, you could like play meta, you know, like for example, Steve, right? Steve is the strongest Smash character out right now because of his versatility. Is it fun to play Steve? Like, well, like, if you're goofing around with Steve, yes, it's kind of fun. But trying to play Steve like on a professional level, that is very, very difficult to pull off. Whoa. What's that supposed to mean, T-Man? Damn, we're getting a whole rejection scene here. One of these days, I'm probably gonna stream Luna Nights. I don't know. I might as well play it. I played Luna Nights once. I might as well finish. So, yeah. And you know what? Maybe like we'll even try to bring Genshin and Wuthering to the channel. Typically for me, like right now, like the reason why I'm not streaming Genshin and Wuthering is because like I don't know, I guess like I'm just not ready to stream them yet. But I will maybe bring them on eventually. It might be weird though, cause like I'm a Roblox channel and all of a sudden I'm streaming Genshin, Wuthering Waves, and like Luna Nights. That's a big like transition. You know, not exactly you know a smooth transition, if you know what I mean. But then again, you know, I can't be on Roblox all the time. I think it's always good to branch out once in a while. Or maybe not even once in a while. Maybe it is time to branch out, you know? I don't know. Server just doesn't pull in the viewers like it used to. Yeah, like it's kind of dead now. The thing is like I'm trying to experiment cuz like I think like I wanted to see how good Phasmophobia would do, but Phasmophobia doesn't pull in anything either. I think it's because like Phasmophobia isn't that interesting to watch in the first place because it's mostly just like me going into a house to investigate. It's fun for the person playing, but like for people watching, it's not as interesting. So I think it'll be better to have something like that's more engaging in a way. Cause like I want to get to a point like I don't know if you know if you've watched any VTubers recently, T-Man, but like they kind of just play whatever game they want and it just works, you know? It doesn't matter what game they play, it just works. They just pick a game, play, and then it just starts going. They just start popping off. I want to get to that point where I could just pick any game that I feel interested in, play it for a stream, and then just like move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what I'll do. It's all about the personality rather than the content. That is true, yeah. Personality is a big one when it comes to like VTubing and such. YouTubing is a lot of his personality based. Actually, maybe all of it is personality based. Actually. Kind of weird that Type Soul is getting updates but has 1K more players than Peroxide, which hasn't gotten an update in half a year. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to explain that one. I want to do too much reaction stuff though. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not planning to like become a reaction um kind of person. I'm still getting into hot water. That is true, yeah. I think like if anything, if I'm gonna react to anything, it's probably just gonna be like meme stuff. I'm not trying to react to like controversial topics or anything. Like no, I'm not planning to react to like any drama. No drama reactions. No controversial topics. We're just gonna do the funny. The big funny. The big funny memes. Because you know, everyone likes memes. Memes are funny. Everyone can relate to memes. Yeah. You see those BeamNG videos yet? I didn't get a chance to watch them yet. No. In the media share? Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and throw it in there. I don't know if the length is long enough though. I might have to increase the length. But we'll see. Let's just see if it'll fit. Okay. I need to find my media share. Let me log into the dashboard here so I can actually get the stuff loaded.
How is everyone doing? It's your father.
Let's go. Alright, here we go. We're watching another Jaden Williams BeamNG video. Classic BeamNG videos.
I'm a dead man.
He is back. He is indeed back.
It has been about 3 weeks. It was a while ago. Your father got hit by 2 back-to-back hurricanes. We thought we were going to lose our freaking home. By the grace of God, we didn't get flooded whatsoever. So I am
Congratulations.
grateful to be alive. Get another amen. But let's get right into it, shall we? I wanted to go somewhere else. I had to take a break. We're on a little winter trip for a minute, try to get away from all the natural disasters happening in Florida. But here we go. Dad, the petrol door is open. We don't freaking use the word petrol here in the U.S., baby. I don't know what a freaking kilometer is, okay? Freaking petrol. Are you kidding me? Petrol. What's going on with my eye? I keep seeing something. Shoot, I got the black void in my eye. Hang on. Let me try to fix that. Oh, that's weird. I got the abyss.
Yo, no way.
You guys are going to see something that your father doesn't want you to see, okay?
Alright, let's see this.
It's scary, I know. But you got to learn. You got to learn sometimes.
Oh.
What the? Now
You gone, yo.
Christmas passed. Okay, sorry about that. Godspeed. Dad, when we get to McDonald's, if I ever hear
A Genshin Impact reference?
this call,
I don't know, it might be.
I am going to freaking attack a U.S. senator. I don't know what that means.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Guy Williams says, Dad, can we fill a bus up with dummies and go off a ramp?
You guys are the dummies already. We don't need to.
Alright.
Lee Maxwell says I flew out the door and went to New York. Can you get me?
How did that happen?
How'd you go to freaking New York, Elite?
That's what I'm asking.
You always got to stay safe on the road, I'm telling you. Always stay safe. I know my way around these trails. I got chain tires on right now, okay? Look at that slow poke. Oh, shoot, that's
Alright, I'll catch you later, Josh. Yeah, go lock on your grind. Oh,
Your kid's okay? I told you, Dad. Nate, you're not getting freaking GTA 6 when it comes out. I'm telling you that right now. Holy cow, are you kidding me? Damn it. Damn it.
that crumple zone is nuts.
That dude's freaking flipped back there. That's not us. That was another car crash. All right, we gotta go. That was a separate crash. Don't freaking tell your mother, okay? That was a separate crash. I wouldn't do something like that. Clearly, we're over here. We didn't cause that. We didn't cause a multi-collateral car accident, okay?
Uh-huh.
I promise I won't tell Mom. That's what I like, Yoink. That's why I've always liked you.
Lucas Davis says, Dad, you're a legend. Love you more than Mom, but don't tell her I said that.
I won't. I'm gonna be dead by then. Shoot, crap! I meant to do that.
Keeping secrets with the boys.
Thank you, Lucas. That was terrifying. Look at this. Look at this speeder.
Yo,
Look
he's
how
T-posing.
dangerous he's being.
T-posing when to go.
Right in between. Number one.
I would imagine driving in the
Shoot,
snow
we're
is
zooming,
like
baby. Your
as
father
bad as
grew
driving in
up
the rain,
in,
right? Because like they're
Utah,
both
so I'm very
slippery.
used to icy roads, snowy mountains.
I feel like it's much easier to like like this. It's much easier to lose control in snow than it is in rain, I think, because like I feel like tires
Well, we're
have
lucky
better
to be alive.
grip
I'm gonna be real.
with
Father,
moisture
you're
rather
amazing
than
job.
like
Thank you, too. I
you
don't
know,
why
snow,
my mother named you
but
that. I'm sorry.
I'm not a
Dad, I really
scientist
gotta go. Thank you
or a
for
car
your love.
expert, so I wouldn't know.
Everyone take a little poo-poo pee-pee break right now. Get out the car. Go. No, don't smoke cigarettes. I told you, don't freaking throw them out. Yeah, step on them.
Respectable.
Okay.
No cigarettes.
You got more? You have Zen? Get the Zen. No. Give it to your older brother. Let him have it. No, I don't mean actually have, like, take it from, don't freaking, oh my lord. Oh, get back in the car right now. Get back in the car. Good lord, just freaking shoot me already. My goodness. What is that? Oh, this used to be a highway right here that was under construction. I assume it's built.
Oh, we
now.
got ramps.
No.
Vroom, vroom. Oh. I don't think he's okay.
You kids okay? Holy cow. Dad, I think I saw a polar bear. That was probably just your aunt.
Oh man. Right.
Oh, man, I'm good. I am good.
Salted Cheerios says, Dad, I'm contemplating getting your merch, but I'm stuck between the Dayum and the Nah hoodies.
Oh, shoot. That's a good one. Speaking of, go to jadenw.com right now to go check out our merch.
Yeah, go check out his
Dad
merch,
Williams says,
guys.
Hey, Dad, can you drive the F1 car and go?
Also check out Jay and Williams' main channel as well. He makes good
Shut up,
videos.
Williams.
No, not just good videos. He makes great
Shoot, where'd I
videos.
go? He was like on the side of the road. That was weird. How you doing? Best drag racer in the world. No one passes me. Metaphorically, I mean, he physically passed me.
RDM 2000 says, Dad, I missed you so much. Smoochy, smoochy. Oh, I put it.
RDM, damn it, it smells. Damn you, RDM. Look at this drunk stopping in the middle of the road. Absolute danger to...
Ooh. Ouch.
Oh my God. You kids okay?
Beep beep.
Dad, can I sit in the truck? Sure thing, just crawl out the back window.
Donatello says, Dad, Mom said that you ran over an old lady. In
Donatello?
I would do no such
Like
thing. I'm
like
a
the
safe
Ninja
driver.
Turtle? Oh.
I stand corrected. I'm trying to find a freaking Chewbacca out here, or Yeti, whatever it's called. Shoot, man, freaking stay in your lane. Crap. Yep, he's dead. He's dead. I called it. Shoot, that's us.
Ooh.
Vera Banana 360 Games says, Dad, I filled your gasoline tank with apple juice.
What?
Bruh.
Crap, man. Shoot.
I don't think that's good for the
Why would they
for
put
the
a freaking
engine.
road next to a cliff?
Oh.
RDM 2000 says, Hey, Dad, don't smile. Hey, don't smile, you goofy goop.
Thank you. You okay? You stay safe. I'm gonna keep you safe. Good old.
What kind of car is that?
You doing good, sport?
Ooh. Is he riding in like a dune buggy? Is that
Oh
what's
my
happening?
God. Are you okay? Holy cow. No, wait, stop. Hold on. I'm coming, kiddo. Freaking stop.
Oh.
Shoot, stop the cars.
Yo, he's escaping.
Your mom's gonna be so mad. Crap. I'm a dead man. It just keeps going. Kiddo, shoot, damn it. Holy cow. Are you okay? How my fingers?
Donatello says, Dad, help him flying away. Help him.
I think he's a little less than okay.
All right. How many fingers am I holding up?
Seems to have snapped his
No,
arm.
it's 3. It ain't W. All right, you're good. You're good.
Salted Cheerios says, Dad, would you like some Kraft mac and cheese?
Yo, Kraft mac and cheese.
Hard liquor to drink?
No.
Please let
Okay,
me
well,
know.
okay, I will say this
Please,
though.
no. Good Lord.
Standard Kraft mac and cheese is kind of bland. Like you gotta actually like add some extra stuff in there to make it more flavorful. If you're just going off like the normal box, it's not gonna be as
You kids okay? Holy
not gonna be
cow.
as
Here, check the glove
tasty.
box. I got a freaking
At least for me,
brace
because
somewhere.
I thought it was pretty
Thank
bland
you.
when I had it.
Holy cow.
Neo_TBG says, why have you invested more in repairs than family?
No, I have not.
Sweep says, Uncle is calling. He says you're built like a jelly bean.
Are you freaking kidding me? You freaking called me jelly bean in front of my kids? Listen, I would take you in hand-to-hand. I know you
Whoa.
can lay on me and freaking kill me just by that, but no, don't even. You know I know Okay, I know you're a jujitsu master, freaking black belt. Okay, everyone knows you freaking brag about it everywhere. I'll bring a freaking weapon. You'll disarm me. Okay, hello?
Mm.
Damn it, he got me there. Damn it, I wasn't prepared. Uncle 1.
Always gotta be
Daddy-o,
prepared, you
0.
know?
Fine, whatever. Thank you.
RDM 2000
Gotta
says,
keep your
Dad,
comebacks
can you
ready.
Please let me out of the dungeon. The rats are nibbling my toes again and it tickles.
Well,
What
look
does
at
that mean?
I don't know what the issue is. Doing a little shortcut. That's not a shortcut. That's not a shortcut. I meant for that to happen. Where's the road? Oh, there's the road. Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
Oh, that recovery was pretty good. He just tilted.
Snowy Cat says, Dad, it's negative temperatures and you're putting us in a cart. I'm going to tell Mom.
Don't distract your father, Snowy. You're safe. We're having fun, all right? Watch this. 120 miles an hour. Look at that. Ba-bam. Swerving.
Drift.
Help!
And there goes the drift.
Hang on. Get out of your father's
Donatello
way.
says, Dad, can we borrow Mom's car even though she doesn't love you anymore?
Why you gotta say it like that? All right, we'll drive your mother's
We
car.
did not need to know the extra
You guys
details.
love when I drive this.
Ooh. Yo, he went flying. Yo, that's great.
Freaking made it 15 seconds. Okay, I'm not a freaking sideshow thing, okay? You can get freaking going. You like your mom's car? You like when Dad drives it? Woo. Oh, shoot. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. You'll get freaking killed. I freaking told you 8 times. Slow down. Hold on. Shoot. Crap, see? I diverted the accident. Did you see that?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Get out of the way. I can't freaking see. Get out of the way. Oh my God, get out of the way. You can't freaking sit on your dad's lap, okay? People are gonna
I was
look
just
at
about
you
to
like
say.
that kind of YouTuber. Get out of the way. I can't see. Yeah, I can't freaking see. Get out of the way. Get out the freaking window. Don't freaking make me say it again. Oh my God. Are you okay? Are you okay? Can you feel
This is
your
too
legs?
funny.
Can
Yeah,
you
dude,
feel
the
your legs?
ragdolls make it
Crap.
so much better.
Keep your seatbelt on. You kids okay?
Yo, bro just got
Donatello says, hey Dad,
bro
Mom
got
called me to
crunched
cut the
with the
brake line.
car.
I ended up doing it oopies pooies.
Oopies pooies? This is what happened? You freaking killed your brother.
Chloe Cat says, Dad, how did you and Mom do?
Yeah, the way that it just leans over.
Sweep says, thanks for letting me sit on your lap. I love you so much, Daddy.
Don't call me that. You freaking distracted me. You distracted me. And look at what happened. You're gonna be in a wheelchair the rest of your life. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. We're fine. I love you still. Someone said live leak. He was drunk driving. You saw it. You freaking saw it. Everyone here saw it. It was not me.
Yep.
It
True.
was not me.
True.
It was not me. It was his fault. Everyone saw it. We got footage of it.
I vouch
It's
for
his
that.
fault. It's not my
I'll-
fault. Everyone
I'll vouch
saw
for
it.
Jaden.
Everyone saw.
Oh.
I can't. When you sit on my lap, I can't see anything. You're gonna get us killed. You just got us killed. You just got us killed.
Yo.
Congrats. I hope you're proud. Shh, my freaking mirror. Don't even. Don't even.
Salty Cheerio says, Dad, I hate to say it, you are not beating the allegations at all. You are a dangerous man behind the wheel. Damn!
What allegations? That I keep you guys safe? Because I'm guilty of that. I keep you safe. Get your freaking face out. We're dead. We're dead. Am I in heaven? I don't see a kid, so I must be. You kids okay?
Redline Company 6 says, Dad, my leg is broken and I can't see.
Buddy, kiddo, you okay?
Yo,
Sit up. Just hang on. We'll call someone. We'll call someone. Crap.
he's out, dude. He got folded, literally.
Oh, boy. My freaking boy. My freaking boy just got hit. My freaking boy just got hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom's calling. Hold on, kiddo. Sweetie, how you doing? How are the kids? They're doing just fine. Love of my lives. You know I love you
Just
too,
fine.
right? I sound
Guy
overwhelmed. I'm
Williams says,
fine.
Dad, I'm still alive, don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Huh? No, they're fine. We're going to McDonald's. I love you. I gotta go. All right, bye-bye. I'm taking you kids to McDonald's. You're fine. Just walk it off. I'll be back. Holy cow, that was horrifying. That was traumatizing.
And then he just moves on
Driving a
casually.
Mustang. We can certainly do that. You doing good, Buckaroo? Oh, yeah. You take a little nap. You need it. Happy October, everyone, by the way. Halloween coming up. What are y'all dressing up as for Halloween with the good old dad? I'm dressing up as a happy husband.
Good one. Oh. Well, I guess he's not dressing up after all.
Snowy
Not like
Cat
that.
says, I think you're dressing up as a dead husband.
Okay.
Oh, come on,
Chris
dude.
Banks says, God better
That's such
get
a good
me before
transition.
Mom does after what happened.
Come on now. Oh, shh.
Guy Williams says, Dad, your new haircut is actually fire.
Thank you, Guy Williams.
It actually is, yeah. I second that.
Sorry. Can you clean my glasses for me real quick? Just take them. Thank you. Appreciate it. You kiddos are helpful once in a while. How fast we going? 120? This is your grandfather's little ride, by the way. It's been in our family for over 40 years. 40. Not a scratch on it.
Whoa, that's impressive. And now there's a scratch.
King Bonnie says, Dad, Mom's calling again. Give you the phone.
That's not a rare item,
I
really?
crashed Dad's car.
I dropped the upgrade
Exchange
protection scroll and doesn't count as a rare item.
information. What? All right,
That's
I
kind
gotta
of
go.
cringe.
Look at this freaking truck just stuck in the middle of the road. Freaking endangering everyone. Right in between. You okay? Did you hit your head? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That's enough. What the heck just happened? What? Oh my lord. Everyone's getting flipped. These freaking barricades. Holy cow. Alright. Where are we going? Let's go somewhere else. Somewhere a little bit warmer. There we go. You know, your father used to be a pilot. It's been a while. But
Transformers?
Should we try to fly? Should we try to fly? I can't remember the controls. There we go. Okay. I don't know how to go down. Oh yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh, you can drive. You can drive air vehicles in BeamNG. Yo, no way.
Oh my god.
Solar Komodo says, Dad, please, I don't think we're ready.
Oh, we're ready. We are ready. Woo! That was a close one. That was a close one. I'll be real with you. We are flying, kiddos. We're flying. How about that? All right, we're gonna pull down the landing gear, throttle down a little bit, and do a nice little corkscrew here. Your grandfather taught me this. This was a move he used back in Vietnam. Oh, I'm definitely way too early. This is a move he used in Vietnam to mow down. Never mind. Okay, the landing gear. Nope, wait, we want the landing gear down.
I was saying,
Down.
how was he planning to finish that one?
Shoot.
Oh. Oh man.
That did not go as planned. Let's do it. You kiddos ready?
Dude,
All
the
right.
cut.
Little sooner off the ground.
Did not go as planned, and then just gets back right at it.
This is the military base that Grandpa worked at, engineer back in the day. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
He's not teasing.
Uh-oh. Shoot, I did not mean to do that.
Man.
I did not mean to do that. Let's do it. Let's go in between the water tower and the tower. Look at that. How do I... There we go. We're good. We're good. A little close. Woo! Hot dog. Dad, can I jump out? No. Unless you got a parachute in for high enough up. All right, we're going to land this bad boy. You ready? Harsh corkscrew. Okay, the gear is down. Coming in for a nice landing. All right, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay, brake. Hold it. Woo! Hot dog.
Oh, he did it. Nice.
We freaking
What a landing.
landed a plane. Well,
Congratulations.
I ended there, kiddos. Thank you so much for watching with a good old dad. We flew a plane today.
That was a good video. I think, yeah. Honestly, ragdolls make it more dynamic. There's another one. We'll save that one for another stream. I'm almost at the end here because like I just have to finish up these last 5 rares. Let me make sure my inventory doesn't lag. I need to finish up these last 5 rares and that'll be done. So yeah. All right, give me 1 second. 10 items line. Let's see what this is.
Hey.
Oh.
Doing? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, is there something wrong? I definitely have less than 10 items. Yeah, that's the problem. What? This is the 10 items only line. 10 items only? Like exactly 10 items? Yes, sir. Who does that? It's store policy.
Oh.
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer. That wasn't necessary. Can I just like get a snack or a candy bar? I'm sorry, I can't let you do that. I'm not even checked out yet. You're still scanning the items. According to our policy, you must decide your items before approaching the conveyor belt. It's for efficiency. Then why are there a bunch of snacks and candies on display then? Those are for decorative purposes only. Are you kidding? That doesn't even make sense. Sir, you need to calm down before I call security. Oh, are you going to call over 10 security guards too?
This is why you use
exactly 10 items. Okay, that wasn't even a good comment. What is that? What's what? Oh shoot, you know what? I had a couple more items in the back. Oh, fantastic. This line is for cash only, by the way. Go check out the exclusive behind the scenes of this video on our Patreon, where you'll get early access to content, free text-to-speech during streams, direct interaction with me, free assets, and so much more. Please go visit patreon.com/JadenWilliams to join our community.
Yeah, go subscribe to Jaden on Patreon. He deserves it. You know, with all the effort that he's putting into his videos, definitely deserves the support. So go do that. Pay it forward. How hard is it to get a rare item?
Would you say the total was? $17.50, sir. But I am happy to say the people in front of you paid for your meal. Oh, shoot, that's so
really?
I've never had that happen before. Yeah, lucky you. Are you wanting to do the same? Yeah, let's keep the train going. I know the family of 5 is going to be really grateful for your time.
Yo!
That'll be $65.20.
Yo! Hey, yo, wait, 65? Actually, that's not a bad price.
No. What do you want to do then? Not that. That's for sure. Can I pay for like a fifth of it? No. Maybe pay for the nuggets? No. Depending on how many nuggets they got. That's not how these transactions work. I'm not paying $65 for a meal that's supposed to cost me $17. Well, congrats on breaking the 8 in a row back-to-back quarters getting paid. Oh, come on.
That's tough.
Don't make me feel bad. It's the principle. Sorry that I don't want to go into financial debt over McDonald's. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Look, you see someone else pull up. Let me pay for whatever theirs comes out to. It's Donald Trump.
Yo!
The literal former president of the United States. What is it? 8439.
What are you
We'll
ordering?
numbers out right now. Hey guys, just a quick invite to
Wait,
my
what are
new
you
community
ordering
channel at
to go
Short
that
Circuit Central,
high?
where
Dude,
you
I've
and your
never
friends can
seen
submit
an
your
order go
funniest
that high
top-notch
before.
comedy videos for a chance to be featured and grow your following exponentially. We're bringing the best and brightest creators together in one place to showcase your comedy talent. So whether you're a big-time creator or just getting started, I hope you'll give it a shot and let Short Circuit Central be a part of your road to success.
Yeah, go subscribe to Short Circuit Central. I think that was the name of the channel. Whatever it was, go sub to it. It's kind of cool though. You know, whenever that happens, where like, you know, because there are some people like that will, you know, pay it forward. You know, just like they just try to keep it going as long as possible. Just a nice like thing to do for people. Obviously, you know, do it only if you have the funds to do it, because obviously sometimes it might be a bit pricier than you expect. So yeah, just be careful with that. I would end 100 chain if I was in that situation. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Alright, jigsaw fail saw. Oh, this is the thing that you put in the looter playlist. Oh man. You know, you really put an effort for that one. Dang, yeah, that's an uncommon. I've run out of videos. It's all good. No, don't worry about it. We're almost done here. Just need to get these rare items. I don't know why they're taking so long to drop though. They're 1%. But for some reason, it's just... I don't know. I came to Hypercitia because that's mostly where the rares would be. But it just doesn't seem like they're dropping anymore. Oh, there you go. We got Void Ripper. Okay, two more. Got Void Ripper out of that one. Okay, let me go down this path here. I might be able to get... So, I think Soul Eaters drop like Portal Ripper, right? Something like that. Elite Reapers, I think they drop something. All of these guys at least drop one rare item. I'm pretty sure. Also, what happened to the bats? The bats just disappeared. Nice. Okay, we need one more. One more rare. That's all we need. Come on. This might be one of the harder ones, actually. Dude. 5 rare items is this hard to get. This is kind of absurd. Okay. We head down to the trio, because there's a bunch of enemies also there as well. Oh. All right. Well, that's what happens when you go a bit too quick. Man. Gotta make sure you always watch where you're going, guys. Don't do what I do. Do as I say and not as I do. Alright. Oh, there are actually people farming Trio. Okay. That's epic. You know, it's good to see Trio still being represented in a way. Okay, well, maybe that's not the right word. Like, it's good to see that Trio is still receiving like attention. It's not a lot of people farm Trio. At least not that I've seen recently. Alright, almost there. I'm not farming the trio because they don't drop. Well, I mean, they do drop rare items, but I don't know if I'll get one, because the only thing is like Ruby Bulwark. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Can you actually fall off of this? No. Okay, I was kind of wondering. I was about to say, can I just jump off? One more rare item. How long is it gonna take? Take your bets, guys. I'm gonna say in the next 10. Not 10 minutes, 10 enemies. Angel's Grace for the rare item. Dude, imagine. Timon, do you still have Nintendo Online, or has it expired now? Because I don't remember the last time you hopped on to play Smash. I can get it again anytime though. I mean, I don't know, like, cause me and Josh are doing a Smash stream tomorrow, like Smash Brothers stream. So, if you want to join in for that, you can, if you want to, of course. You know, I don't want you to spend if you don't have to. You know. I'll think about it. Okay. Yeah. No pressure though. You know, like I know. You know, money is pretty scarce. You know, you gotta make the most out of every dollar you have. Okay, well, I shouldn't be saying that because I spend on some weird stuff. Well, not weird stuff, but I spend on like stuff that I don't really need sometimes. I don't know, man. I just be buying games on Steam sometimes, and then like I buy them and then I never play them again. We got Cybertana. Let's go. Because like for example, I got what's it called, Street Fighter 6. I got Street Fighter 6 like Ultimate Edition, which is like 100, and I never played it again. Or at least I just haven't really been too interested in going back. And there we go. We finished our daily. That took much longer. Much longer. That's me, you're not the only one. Like, I bought a certain game on Steam. I think I know what you're talking about, you know. Alright, let me go ahead and go back to I'm gonna go back to Helmfirth. So let me just do some last minute stuff here, and then we'll end. Okay, hold on. First of all, every time I load into a Helmfirth server, it never puts me in like a good server. See, like it always puts me in a mid server, like a 16. I'm trying to join the big servers, like 24s, the 21s here. Because like these have more people in it, and it makes it easier to like beat the boss faster, so that it respawns faster. In a way. All right, let me just get this set up. Go ahead and grab the checkpoint in case, you know, like for some reason I end up dying. We'll be just close by, and I'm gonna sneak into the middle here, like so. I'm gonna go ahead and start up our auto attack by doing this. Okay, first of all, let me switch over to spear, the spear tab, because that's the least laggy one out of the bunch. There we go. All right, I'm also gonna change my title a bit because it's not completely accurate. Completing dailies, chatting, and reacting to media share. That's and then I also have to grab the disclaimer every time. Every time I do a media share stream, I always put the disclaimer like, oh, you know, I don't own the videos. You know, go make sure to go check out the original. Yeah, gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay, that should be good. Completing dailies, chatting, and oh wait, never mind. And reacting to media share. There we go. Let's see, we got the disclaimer up top there. Alright, I think we're good. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to see some more Swordburst too. If you have any other games you want me to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section, live chat, or the Discord server. We'll be back tomorrow with a Smash Brothers stream, specifically with Josh, because me and Josh do a lot of Smash practice offline, but I think it'll be good to kind of bring it to stream, you know, just to see how it does, and if it's something that you guys would like to watch, then we'll probably do more Smash Brothers streams. But yeah, anyways, thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you to T-Man for you know, sending in media share videos to watch. Very entertaining. You know, makes the stream a little bit more vibrant in a way. So yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a good one. I will catch everyone tomorrow. See ya. Have a good one.